Hello soulmates, welcome back again to the channel. My name is Jenny. So today's video I'll be showing you guys on how to go about the drafting of this beautiful Milkmaid Corset dress, as you can see on the screen. So if this sounds like what you're interested to learn, keep on watching and don't forget to hit on the subscribe button, like and share this video, and also give me a super thanks. So let's get into it. Welcome back again soulmates. So let's get into the drafting part. So the first thing to do is to divide your shoulder into two. Then I'm going to place the 7.5, then come down by ½ inch for your shoulder slope. From the shoulder slope, go down to your armhole length, bust divided by 6 plus 1.5. Then place it right on the shoulder. I went down by 10 inches for my bust point, 13 inches for my under bust, then 17 inches for my half length. Okay, so go ahead and place your measurements on those parts. Okay, then after the waistline, I also came down by 5 inches, so that part is going to be used for the basque area of the dress. Okay, so I'm going to also mark it at these other parts so to get a straight line. So after doing that, guys, the next thing I did is to go ahead and rule all the points together, that is, join the points together like you see me doing like this. So on the chest line, I went ahead to divide my bust by 4 and I placed it there. Mine is 9, so I placed the 9 inches there. Then I also mark what I have on the shoulder on the chest line to have a straight line for the armhole length. Then after that, connect your armhole curve. So for the neck width, I used 3 inches. I marked 3 inches right there. Connect your shoulder slope. So I went ahead to label out the lines, okay, so we don't get confused. On the bust point, I went up by 1 inch, okay, so just go up by 1 inch, as you can see me doing. Then you measure the distance between your bust point and your under bust, place it on the bust point line, and mark it up there. That is going to be the upper chest line. Okay, so go ahead and divide your nipple to nipple into 2 and place it on the lines, as you can see me doing. So mine is 3.5. that is what you see me placing on the line. So on the waistline, mark ½ inch at both sides of that line to create your dart. Okay, so you can see what I'm doing. So on that point where I went up by 1 inch from the bust point line, I'm going to go in by ½ inch. Okay, so just go in by ½ inch. Then after that, I'm going to just connect all the way to the under bust like this. Then coming to the armhole area, I'm going to just divide what I have here so to get the midpoint. So after that, I'm going to just connect this with a curve all the way to the under bust line. So that is it. So after getting that, now I'm going to just curve the upper part like this. You can see what I'm doing. So just go ahead and connect it all the way to the armhole area, just like this. So you can see that the cup we are trying to emulate is very low, so you can still go down and maintain the chest line. So if you wish to expose much flesh, okay, so you can just make use of the chest line instead of just going up by that 1 inch for the upper chest line. Okay, so after doing that, now I'm going to place my body measurement. So go ahead and divide your bust by 4 and place it there. Then your under bust also, divide it by 4 and place it there. Coming to the waistline also, I'm going to divide my waist measurement by 4 and I'm going to place it there. Then I'm also going to replace the dart I have there. Okay, then after doing that, now just connect from the waistline all the way to that 5 inches we came down. This is going to serve as the basque area, okay, of the waistline. So after doing that, go ahead and connect the points together. So on the cup, we are going to be having slash and spread method. That is what you see me marking at that part. So I'm going to slash this cup into 4. You can see into 4 parts. So for the strap, this is how the strap is going to be. This is going to serve as a clue for you. So, but mind you, this strap is going to be very long. Okay, let's say up to 15 inches because you are going to be tying it at the back of your neck. You can see that the back area is open, so we have a backless pattern. So the back is opened, okay, so it's going to be backless. So that is what you see me doing. So I'm going to just extend these lines like this for us to get the back pattern. So for the back pattern, it's not really much, it's not difficult. All you need to do is to just come in from your center back like this by any inch. You can see that that open part where the lacing bar is not really open. Okay, so just go in like about 1 inch. Then after doing that, you come down by 1 inch and connect it all the way to your armhole. So that is all for the back. That is what we have for the back area. So that is how the back is going to be. Now after doing that, now the next thing is to go ahead and cut this out. Just watch the way I'm cutting it so that when you are cutting yours, you will not make mistake.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry.
So after cutting it out, guys, the next thing now is to close up this dart, because I will not want us to have a dart at the front part of this dress. Okay, so just go ahead and cut out the dart, and you're going to close it up with your sellotape. You can see what I'm doing. So it's always good to close your dart before marking out your basque area, because if you don't close your dart, by the time you later close it up, you are going to have shortage at one part of the side at the bottom area. Okay, so that is the essence of closing the dart before connecting your basque waistline. So after cutting, and I've gone ahead to cut out the strap, you can see what we are having. So let's go ahead and cut out the back. So guys, this is the back. You can see what we have now for the back. Then let's go ahead and cut out the cups. So after slashing the cups, the next thing to do now is to go ahead and place it on a fresh paper like this. So just go ahead and place it on a fresh paper. So you don't need to separate them much. That is, the distance should not be much. At least 1 inch is okay. Just create a distance between each of the paper by 1 inch. Okay, you can see what I'm doing. So you don't really need much. Looking at it, there is no really much ruffle at the cup area. So after cutting, guys, this is what we are having now. So all of this, you are going to just gather it up and place it in the cup, and just place it inside the cup like this. Okay, then at the top, so when adding your seam allowance at the top, you are going to add about 1 inch stitching allowance at that part. So you turn with your line, you can add up to 1.5 inches. Okay, so just add 1.5 inches at the upper part for the seam allowance. So after turning with your lining, remember you're going to turn the cup with the lining. So you are going to create like a channel where you are going to pass your rope at the upper part. Okay, so in a way that you still have like a ruffle at the upper part of the cup. I hope you understand. You sew a rope channel in between like so at the upper part, so you can have ruffle after tying the rope. It will be like a little ruffle at the upper part. Okay, so this is how it's going to be on the cup area like this. I hope you understand. Then you are going to use the lining of the main corset parts to turn it over. So guys, that is it for the cutting of this beautiful dress. And the bottom part, you are going to add your gathers at that part. Okay, it's very easy, very simple. Just add your gathers at that part. So bye for now.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite.